Good evening, everyone. It's Stephen Gina Merritt. Welcome to the Quantum Field Opportunity Meeting. We are coming to you live from West Palm Beach, Florida. So, hey, I hope you had a fantastic, amazing day. We sure did, and we are excited to be here tonight. We're excited to be your co-host and give you a brief presentation of the amazing X39 stem cell reactivation patch.
Guys, we want to welcome all the new guests tonight. Man, we have got something in store for you. You are going to be so blessed. We are so fired up to have you on here. It's all about you. If you're brand new tonight, we're going to give you a top level view of exactly how this amazing X39 patch that came into our our lives just 12 months ago. So we're just getting started. Our friends are winning with their health. The testimonies have been bringing us to tears for the last 12 months. And then they're just crying out to us with the testimony of what's happening to them with the financial success that they're experiencing. So if you've got dreams, and I know you do, get ready to dust them off. It's going to be wild. You're going to love tonight. We can't wait to share everything with you. So take it away, Gina.
So, hey, we're going to be talking about this amazing, tiny little stem cell reactivation patch. It's called X39. It's absolutely incredible. The testimonies are just insane. They're so emotional. We are so excited to be sharing this with you tonight. So I hope that whoever invited you on here tonight, get a hold of him and say, I got to get patched. I got to get patched quick. So this tiny little patch, the inside is made of nano-organic crystals. So it's actually made of sugar and salts. Nothing goes in your body and nothing goes through your body. So you actually just peel this paper off, and we always encourage everyone to put this pack. This has 30 of these patches in this packet. We call it a sleeve. And so we encourage you to put it by your toothbrush. So when you wake up in the morning, I hope you brush your teeth. If you don't, we got to start brushing our teeth. So in the morning when you brush your teeth, if this will remind you, put the patch on. You actually can put this tiny little patch anywhere on your body. But if you wake up and you're a little bit more mature and you have a shoulder issue or an elbow issue or a knee issue, you put it right on that area that's aggravating you, driving you crazy. So, or you could put it anywhere on your body. So right now, I'm just going to put it right here on my arm so then you can see it. I actually have one below my belly button, so it's okay to wear two. But you want to wear this for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. At the end of the night, when you brush your teeth and you go to bed again, it's going to remind you, boom, boom, take that patch off. You just take it off and you throw it in the garbage can. You rest, rejuvenate. We want to encourage you to drink a lot of water. Your body might go through a detox. But whatever you're doing, if you're listening to doctor's orders, you're on medicine, you still follow all those instructions, do everything right. As you go to the doctor, they might say, you know what, you don't need as much as this. You know what, you don't need this. So that's the exciting news. This patch is actually going to put your body in a reboot and your body begins to heal on its own. So what happens is when you wear this, the heat of my body is going to rise and activate my copper peptides, which then activates my own stem cells, wakes them up because I'm 61 and they start to fall asleep. They start to die off. They get lazy. And so it's going to wake up my stem cells and produce new stem cells. So listen, it's so important to have healthy stem cells. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. But we've done a lot of research, a lot of study, listened to a lot of doctors, and they are so important. Every single person walking on the earth has stem cells. Your skin, your eyes, your hair, your organs are made of stem cells. So they're so important to have healthy ones. So as you age, they start to die off, get lazy, and the most important thing is having healthy stem cells. Like when you're little, you fall up the swing set, boom, you fall off your bike, boom, you get back up for the count. You cry for a couple of seconds and you're back at it. Us more mature people trip, fall, break their hip, slower to recover. So that's what this amazing tiny little stem cell reactivation patch is going to do. So I want to encourage you. This little patch is $3.30 a day. Can you afford it? Yes, you can. You're going to stop getting a coffee You're going to take your lunch to work instead of wasting all that money. And you're going to wear this amazing stem cell reactivation patch. You wear it every day, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. So we were up this morning, I believe at, 3:30, 4 o'clock. We did a 6 o'clock Zoom with Australia. And let me tell you, they asked, will you continually to wear this patch as long as you're going to age? Yes,
Yeah.
Because as you age, your stem cells start to die off. So it doesn't even matter if I wear the patch, it activates them. I'm telling you, you are not going to believe how you feel. Very quickly, I'm going to give you my testimonies. Okay. First of all, my hair is growing amazing. Okay. My skin is completely reversing. I'm 61, guys. This is crazy. I used to have sunspots all over. Incredible. They're just disappearing. I'm not putting anything else on them, but wearing this tiny little patch. I'm afraid of needles. I'm afraid of laser. So it is only this patch. Trust me. So my hair is growing. My skin is changing. My eyes are reversing and aging. My gums are getting reattached. It's incredible what's happening. The brain clarity that I have, no more restless leg syndrome. All of those testimonies, very briefly, with just this X39 stem cell reactivation patch. Now, I got all those testimonies in 7 months. Steve and I have been wearing the patch for 1 year. Real brief, tell them your testimony.
I actually was a pro athlete for over 25 years and living after 14 surgeries. 14 of them, get that. And she's been to every one of my surgeries with me, so she couldn't afford to have any surgeries. And what happened was I've been taking handfuls, literally handfuls, pouring it out of the jar of Advil and Excedrin for over 10 years. And within 1 week of wearing this simple X39 patch, my pain's gone. Pain went away. That was 12 months ago, and I feel better than I've ever felt before. My friends are telling me that they are feeling so much more positive.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into some great information tonight, but I'm telling you that the testimonies will bring you to tears. And going back to what Gina said, we put this patch on. The patch reflected the heat off the nanocrystals that are in there, which is basically organic plants. They derive sugar and salt from organic plants, and that's what's formulated to activate your copper peptide that reactivates your own stem cells, and your body is what heals itself. So the patch is not healing itself, that is not doing the work your body is doing, and that's what God intended for you to have, and how your body should be healed, not by having a Band-Aid of taking some kind of over-the-counter drug or prescription.
So, hey, somebody asked me this morning when I just said to you guys, do you wear it all the time? Yeah, well, if you get a script, you got to take the script all the time, prescription. So, hey, I just want to tell you, this is the way you're going to enroll. And we are so excited, honored, blessed to be business partners with you. So you're going to either fill this form out if this is what they sent you in an email, or they may have sent you a link through text or email. That either way is great to sign up. But I want to encourage you. The most important thing is getting yourself enrolled tonight, because you're not going to believe. It took me 6 weeks to get a testimony. I am so grateful, thankful, and blessed that I continue to wear this patch faithfully and consistently. He had a testimony, my husband, Steve, in 1 week. Yeah. So you just don't know. Everybody's different. Will you get a testimony like that? We had somebody today that had a one patch wonder. She put one patch on and boom, the Australia Zoom this morning. And she is so fired up of the way she's feeling. I'm telling you, when you wear this patch, you're not going to believe even the energy that you have is phenomenal. We've been up so early and I'm like ready to run a mile. Good but point. I want to encourage you that this is the form you fill out. Get in where you can afford. That's the most important thing. We're going to tell you later where we encourage you to get in. And then there is an auto ship, and we're going to encourage you what the auto ship to get. But I want you to know there is a 30-day money back guarantee. Yep. So when you go to get a stem cell injection, there isn't one. Yeah. But with this X39 patch, reactivation patch, I'm telling you, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So that's the exciting part. So now you can relax. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. Woo! So we're excited that you're here with us. And I'm telling you, you're going to be blessed by what you hear. And there is money, big money to be made as well. And we're going to get into that. So we're going to give you a quick overview real quick on how the business works, how the opportunity works. But we want you to know whoever invited you on here tonight will be your sponsors. And congratulations for being on this Zoom. We do these all the time. We have a great one on Friday at noon, which we're going to show you the slide in just a minute. Same link, same passcode. We keep it simple, and we are available 24/7 to help you guys reach your dreams and goals.
So we're going to do a quick overview, like Gina said, of exactly how the patch works and the incredible income potential that you can earn, because there's a very lucrative business plan, because everyone needs this product, and you must have something that's exclusive for it to work, for you to win big financially. And that is exactly what we have. I mean, it is a miracle. God has handed this on to us on a silver platter, because no one else has access to a technology that nobody has in the world. The entire medical world doesn't even know this exists. That's how state of the art this is. So like
before we get started, I wanted to share one thing really quick. Yeah. So we've been in for 1 year. So I had a 60th birthday 2 years ago. I'm 61 now. And Steve threw a birthday party for me. And I just want each one of you to know really deep from our hearts where we're coming from. We were praying for 1 year. We wanted the right product, the right company, the right ownership, and we wanted God's favor. We prayed those 4 things, guys, for 1 year. Yeah. Now, Steve had a party for me. He invited Onyx Cole, which is great friends of ours. My kids actually babysit for her when they were homeschooled for her young 3 girls. Anyways, I just want you to know, she came to my birthday party. She didn't say anything. She was just beautiful, lovely. She brought her daughter, Sierra. We had a great time. She went home a couple days, and 2 days later, I think she gave me a call and started talking to me. But she did not know, guys, this is the value. I want you to really get this, because we were praying. She did not know that we were praying. Yeah. So make a long story short, we got involved with her when we knew what this product had. We were both like, whoa, this is what we've been praying for. And we are so blessed to have our sponsor, Onyx Cole. So each one of you that are here tonight, whoever invited you, that's your sponsor. So I got a sponsor too, just like you. I started at 0. It's incredible how the word of mouth business flows, and how you're going to see your friends and family, neighbors, acquaintances, family, when they give you their testimony, you're going to have tears coming down. Yeah. Because you're not going to believe. You're going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're going to be calling your sponsor going, oh my gosh, I got their testimony. And they're like, yeah, that is the magic of X39. Yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. I think it's so important to know that where we came from, because we were praying and she didn't know it. So we're excited that you're here. I hope you're praying for something big, because it's arrived.
So we've also noticed over the 12 months that we've been promoting the X39 that many, many people have been praying for not only for their health. People have been way more proactive than they ever been before since the COVID came. So that is exactly what people really realize. They need to take responsibility of their own health, but a lot, almost everyone that we've talked to has been praying for an opportunity that they can, whether they want to get back their retirement money that they might have lost, getting taken and wanting to put their kids through college, want to pay off their house, their mortgage, want to get a dream house, want to go on vacation, want to have some more fun and excitement. But most of all, maybe want to be around a community of people that have belief in each other and want to win with something big, something bigger than ourselves. And we're going to explain that right now. Now, I will say this much. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to move quickly, but your friends deserve to see this. So don't hesitate sending the link in a text and put the password at 39, because our product is X39. So our password is simple, 39. Send a text to them. Let them know they need to be on tonight's call, because it's going to go quick, but it's so simple to talk to people. And that's what's going on. And I'll explain to you exactly what we did to get started and make this happen. So like Gina said, get your patch.
Yep. Have you been patched? So you got to, whoever invited you on here, you got to say, hey, I need patches till my patches come in. Once you enroll, you fill out this form, they're going to get shipped to you right away. And but get patched so you can start feeling. So as you age, I've already kind of briefly talked about this. As you age, your stem cells start to die off. They're not working properly. So at the age of 30, you have half of your stem cells that are active. I seriously knew we had stem cells, but I did not know this. I was like, whoa, all the physicals that we've gone to, never did they ever say this. And okay, so I'm 61. Steve just turned 60. You have lost almost all your stem cell activity. So that is crazy. But once you start wearing this patch, boom, you're going to see on the next slide coming up what happens next.
Guys, one thing that we have been finding out, just like Gina was saying, none of us have been told by any doctor. I've had team doctors for 25 years, and I also went to 37 physicals since I've been married, had 14 surgeries. Not a single doctor told me that, do you know, as you age, your stem cells become dormant? And there's nobody that we've called for 12 months that knew that their stem cells become dormant. So the sharpest people, almost everybody we called, does not want to live the rest of their life with dormant stem cells. I want to ask you, do you want to live with stagnant stem cells for the rest of your life? And Gina said, 30 years old, half of your stem cells are active. Do you know that as an athlete, peak performance for an athlete is like 27, 28, 29, 30, right around there. Some of them are a little bit older, but the older they get, the less stem cell activity they got. But that is right around that age, half of their stem cells are active. Can you imagine how bad athletes need this incredible X39 in order to peak their performance? So how does it work? Like Gina said, these organic nanocrystals made of sugars and salts inside this patch that she put on her arm. Show her your arm.
Yep.
Okay, right there. And you can see them right in her inside. It's like a quarter-size patch. Those reflect the light from your body and activates your copper peptide. When they're copper peptide, and by the way, if you've ever done any research on the GHK, that's a symbol for copper peptide. It's like the holy grail of reversing aging. And copper peptide in any kind of peptides normally has to be injected into your skin, where here it's just reflecting off those crystals and activating your copper peptide. So there's nothing, it's a non-transdermal patch, nothing at all is going in your skin. So whatever medicine you're on, whatever you have to do, you are not getting anything in your skin whatsoever. It's like the light from the sun hits your body when you go outside, and that activates the most potent vitamin D you can possibly get on this earth, and it's from the sun. So when that elevates your copper peptide, it reactivates your own stem cells. And like Gina said, all of us, our stem cells are going dormant as we get older. Now, this is a 19-year-old company. It's the best kept secret we ever seen. Best kept 19-year-old secret. Been doing $20 million for the last 12 years, mostly promoted by doctors. Get that, by doctors. But you know, they're not promoting it like a business. So that's why it's been steady at a $20 million a year business, until our friend Onyx Cole, that we taught how to build this business, made millions with us. She found out about this patch, started promoting it just during the middle, toward the end of COVID. And she started promoting it. And in the last 2 years, took it from 20 million to 280 million. Gina and I got started exactly 12 months ago. The company's gone to 340 million. It's poised to hit 400 million at the end of this year. And we will take it to well over $1 billion. Will you come with us? We don't want you to miss out on what's going to happen. Now, because it's not a startup, and we don't like startups because they usually don't start up. This has been going on consistently. Everyone's gotten paid every week for 19 years. We've gotten paid every week for 12 months, and it is insane what is happening to all of our friends' pay. The key is our friends. When Onyx told me she was making all kinds of money, the first question I said was, are there any of your friends making money? Because we were all about our prayers. We want something for our friends to win at. And our friends are in tears as to what is happening to them with their health and financially. And because we're in 75 countries, everybody's got a friend that knows a friend in another country. We're going to have a blessing to have a testimony from somebody all the way from Australia tonight, which is incredible. Now, when you start building this business, and we're open in all these different countries, you can start making money. The sun is coming up. My friend Jeff just told me it's 9:45 this evening, going on maybe 10 now in Australia. So the sun's coming up, and he's going around patching friends, and we're going to sleep. And you sleep with a very, very big grin on your face when you're making money while you sleep. And the longer you sleep, the more money you make. I hope you grasp what I just said. It's incredible. I'm going to show you some interesting things.
Yeah. So, hey, we have David Schmidt here. He is the CEO, the inventor, the founder. This guy is so genius, and he is such a nice, kind person. I'm telling you, we are so blessed. Remember, we prayed for the right ownership. This guy is on his game. He's actually going to be speaking. We're running our first convention, and it's called This Is It. We're going to have a slide in a minute, but he's going to be coming to speak there live. Yeah. So I hope that you can make the arrangements to come and join us. But he has over 130 patents. He's lost count. And I mean, come on. I don't even know anybody who's got 2 or 3 patents. So this is absolutely incredible. Here's the proof in the pudding. This is the patent. And we love it because it's not a Me Too product. No one has this. It's incredible. It's not like weight loss, energy drink, skincare, CBD, oils. I'm telling you, this product is absolutely incredible. And also, what did he make for the Navy?
Okay,
because I think that's very interesting.
The reason how he came up with this concept was the government contracted him to keep Navy SEALs awake for over 30 hours at a time. And he came up with the same concept, a quarter-sized patch, but it was formulated to activate pure oxygen in your bloodstream. Now, this was about 25 years ago when he came up with this. And since then, he came up with the X39. It took 10 years of research to bring the X39 to market, and over $4.5 million. So I love the grit, the stamina that he's got. But because of all that research and taking the time, and our friend Onyx Cole creating the momentum and a system that is proven, we are able to take advantage of what is happening, and the momentum is just rolling, and we're just getting started. I mean, we're only 12 months in. Let me tell you something. Every one of you that gets focused and gets started with us is going to see the exact same excitement and the interest. People are interested. When you say that we have technology that will reactivate your own stem cells, it's like you can hear a pin drop for 12 months. And then when you tell them it's only $99 per month, you can't even go to the chiropractor for $99 for one visit. This is a month's supply of 30 patches, and it works. I'm telling you, we're sitting on a gold mine.
So, hey, this is what happens when you activate your stem cells. It helps you with rapid pain relief, reduces inflammation, supports wound, mental clarity. Everyone's talking about the mental clarity, enhances sports performance, faster recovery when you exercise, and improves skin. Those are just a few real quick that help you, that are results of wearing the stem cell reactivating pad.
And by the way, this is not only for baby boomers. We heard a testimony earlier that a friend put it on their daughter, and their daughter had a little acne issues, and the acne went away. Okay. We also heard from my friend Carl. He's actually on the bottom of the screen here. His son, Luke, 23 years old, was suffering with cystic acne for years. Put the patch on, and within 5 weeks, 5 weeks, his acne went away. Carl sent me pictures of him after 5 weeks. What a testimony. You owe this. I mean, you didn't realize when you came on here tonight that this is going to be a responsibility for you to share with your loved ones and your friends, because think about the self-esteem that this young man has now, and he doesn't have to take a prescription drug, which is harmful to his health. I will say this much, that we are actually on a ride of stem cell awareness. We're telling everybody what's going on because nobody knows anywhere, including the doctors. I was on the call many times today with doctors asking me and talking to me about this X39. They're intrigued. We've never started and got so many doctors interested in our life. And it's incredible what they're saying to us about the X39. Now, we do case studies. They did 80 plus case studies on the X39, and they had to wear the patch in the case studies in a certain spot. This case study happened to be behind the neck, where they had over 50 people, and the 77-year-old woman's brain that you're seeing here right now, that is her. Session 1 is without the X39, and you could see that up on the right-hand corner is David Schmidt, the inventor, explained to us on an interview that shows basically that she has got basically no stem cell activity, and the red is showing inflammation in her brain. within just 3 weeks of session 2 of wearing the X39, you could see the inflammation is gone and stem cell activity is starting rapidly, which is in 3 weeks. On session 3, that is 6 weeks wearing the X39, and the stem cell activity is rocking.
Yeah.
Now, I have not shown a person this graph that did not get on the X39. I'm telling you, this is not just one 77-year-old woman's brain. This is your brain. This is my brain. This is everyone's brain as we get older. Wait a minute. It's not just your brain. It's your heart. It's your liver. It's your lungs. It's your kidney. It's your skin. Okay? People are seeing incredible results with their skin because of the X39, which is the largest organ in your body, so expect it. And you know, when you get a stem cell injection, it only goes to the joint or the muscle, where the X39, when it reactivates your stem cells, they travel to the weakest link. So you might have a sore knee. Some people get wrapped up in a sore knee or a sore elbow, but wait a minute, it might be your brain. Have you ever gone into a room and said, oh my gosh, why am I in here? I forgot why I'm in here. Have you lost your keys? That's your brain, okay? You need to have your stem cells active. And I will tell you this much. Anyone I've never seen a product like this that is this powerful, and that if anyone happens to not see the potential of what the X39 can do, it's only because their brain is over there on session 1, and there might even be more red on their brain. You've got to get a patch on them so that they can change their mindset, their attitude becomes a lot better, and that's what we're seeing. Ladies, men, if you'd like to have your spouse with a better attitude, get the X39 on them as soon as you can.
So here are some of the long-term results. This is exciting. In the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to, boom, reset. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. Did we ever know our brain was unbalanced? But I'm telling you, we're hearing major stories of PTSD, anxiety, and depression. People in 6 weeks are getting that result. Within 3 months, ladies, your collagen is rebuilding. You're going to see a complete difference in your skin. I'm telling you, it is, we actually should call it a miracle patch, because it really does so many things. It's incredible. What does it work on? Everything. So within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. And I'm telling you guys, this is incredible. My girlfriend, 79 years old, Carolyn Hubner, has a pacemaker. Went in for a test. Her heart, she needed a stent put in. Her heart was 69% blocked. So she was not wearing the patch. I called her about the patch. She wore the patch for 1.5 months only. She didn't wear it for the 6 months yet. No, she's wore it for 1.5 months. Went in for her heart valve surgery. The doctor puts her in, checks her. Whoop, pulls her back out and says, no, you don't need surgery. It's 69%. Now it's 32. So it reversed in aging. Wow. What a testimony that is. Your heart. Come on. Your ticker. If your ticker ain't working, you're not ticking. But that's just incredible. So David Schmidt said it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. And it's just incredible, the testimonies that we're getting. Like we said, when you start sharing this patch and you start wearing it with your family, your friends, and I love what Mike Hernandez says, don't patch yourself, patch your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your neighbor, your coworker, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to see so many testimonies that you're going to be just in tears. It's absolutely incredible what we have our hands on. And it all is God's favor.
Guys, there's 80 case studies on this website, startx39.com. Another reason why anyone that's tried a network that didn't win and succeed because of the Me Too aspect, like Gina said, because every network marketing company has the same products. Another reason why they didn't win is because they didn't have their own team product website. The companies give you a link, and when you send that link out to a prospect, they see the free trips that you can earn, which is exciting for you. They see the money that you can make, which is exciting for you. But the prospect really just wants to see the one product that you're talking about. They a lot of times see all kinds of other products, can't even find the product.
Too much.
We have our own team product website, startx39.com. You've probably already seen it. If you're on here tonight, there's 80 case studies. We only send this link to all the doctors and to all the prospects, even guys like me that didn't go to school. We send them to people that, because everyone can dive as deep as they want. Some people just need to watch 1 or 2 videos. Some want to go through all the 80 case studies. It's so simple. You don't have to say, well, I send this guy this video, this lady this video.
Yeah.
Everything is right here, which is exciting.
So, hey, this is where you wear the patch. And the reason why they have the patch behind the neck and below the belly button. So when they do the case studies, everyone in the group has to wear it in the same spot.
Yeah.
So you either have to wear it behind the neck or below the belly button. You wear it for 12 hours on, 12 hours off. You drink a lot of water. So, hey, guys, girls, I went to the gynecologist today. Yep, a new doctor. And what did I do? I put my patch below my belly button. What did he say? What is that?
Yeah.
Woo! It was a little awkward, but but hey, I still shared it with him because you know what? He's got stem cells too.
Yep. Okay, guys, this is the exciting part. You can really see what's going on from people's heart. You heard our testimonies. Now, again, as you hear these testimonies, people get really excited. So remember, as they're talking, they put the X39 patch on. The patch was your heat from your body activated your copper peptide that reactivated your own stem cells, and your body healed itself. So could we get who's going to go first?
Spurlock.
Jeff Spurlock is going to come on first. Could he open up his camera so we can put him on here? I'm going to stop my screen because I want to see him share. There he is right there.
Jeff, good to see you again.
All the way from the land down under. Jeff, can you share a little bit what's happened to you? How long you've been wearing the X39, and what is your testimony?
Well, I've been involved with LifeWave for about 13 and a half weeks. And it's kind of chilly down here right now. It's 11 degrees Celsius, which is 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh. And last night was just amazing. On behalf of everyone here, we want to thank Steve and Gina for blessing us, because it was just it's almost as if back in the 1800s, where people were waiting for a supply ship to come from England. They're like, oh boy, But the group has doubled in the past 3 or 4 weeks now. I remember when it was like 22, 25 people. There were like 55 people on there last night. And I had my neighbor over from next door. She's my new bronze. She was sitting right next to me. Her testimony blows mine away. I mean, she had some kind of juvenile bone disorder. And she had 3 hip replacements since the time she was 5. And she was just in excruciating pain. She couldn't sleep on her side. We gave her a sleeve, and she tried that. In about 3 or 4 days, the pain was just going away. Wow. And then she ran out of her patches, and she was without them for 2 weeks, and the pain started coming back. So we signed her up. She's got auto ship. The pain has gone away again. She's noticing more, just different things, more energy. She's involved in landscaping and house cleaning and all that. She's a very active person. She's about 52, 53 years old. But that hip problem was just, it sidelined her big time. It was difficult for her to stand up, and she'd get across the room. But LifeWave is just like you said, it's all over. She was saying today that her son was having a little bit of a breathing problem with asthma. I said, patch him up, Who knows, but it's just helping my sister. My sister's on here right now, and she's in Detroit. She just had surgery on her arm. She too received a sleeve in the mail from us, and she too ran out of patches, and she too had the pain come back. So it's like, and she's like, sign me up. So we signed her up as a gold. And lots of benefits with you signing up as a gold, and then you signing someone else up as a gold. You get the benefits, the financial benefits, and also the benefits of knowing that they're going to be living better. Gosh, I don't know, what else can I say? I mean, I'm not a one patch wonder. My fiance is. She's Australian, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But after 3 days, I noticed. I'm 55, so I've been having problems with arthritis. Shortly after I got jabbed with a certain vaccine that we won't talk about right now, and it got to the point where I couldn't make a full fist in the morning. I'd have to take my fingers and close them like this. And I've been playing drums for more than 45 years, and I also teach drums, so that's a no-go. That's like, when Steve was barefoot water skiing, and he had a cut on the sole of his foot. He couldn't ski anymore for a while. Ow. you know. But yeah, and then after 3 days, I was able to make fists first thing in the morning. I have more energy. I'm feeling like I'm in my 40s, going into my 30s again. But yeah, age reversing is definitely part of it. But yeah, and Misha last night and Tessa and Mario, those guys are awesome. I'm so glad, Steve, you plugged me into them because I'm just the lowly, the lonely American flapping around down here, in the land down
Hey,
under.
Jeff, I don't mean
But you're not that lonely. You're
No.
you're patching people.
Yeah,
and
you're having a ball.
They're getting testimonies, and then the pain is coming back. Yes, and then they put the
Yes.
patch on again, and it goes away.
So guys, I
Yes.
just want everyone to hear, this is how this works. Gina and I sponsored a great friend who sponsored another friend. Finally, they sponsored somebody in Orlando, Florida, Kurt Goad. And
Yes.
Kurt
Yeah.
sponsored Jeff in Australia. Now
Yeah.
Jeff sponsored his sister back in Detroit. Can you see how this is happening?
That's
Now,
great.
before we wrap this up, though, I got to ask you, you got to tell them this one because this blew all of our mind today. We put our friend Lee on the phone. Remember, it was brand new friend. We didn't know him. Successful businessman. He heard
Yeah.
about the patch. What did he and his wife, what did they do when they heard about the patch? They got in their own private plane. Remember?
Oh,
where
yeah.
did they fly from? Did you hear that this morning? They flew from Mudgee. Where does they flew hours in Australia to go pick
Oh, yeah.
up seed,
Patches. Yeah.
patches. Did you heard
Yeah,
that this morning, right?
Yes. Yeah. Because they didn't want to wait 14 days. They're like, no, I got to have
Yeah.
these patches
Yeah.
now.
So they
And
got in
I
their
think they put
private
a
plane.
patch.
Yeah,
They
the
put a
right-
patch on either side of his foot, and it felt better.
Wow.
He was supposed to have
wow.
a surgery, and he put a patch on each ankle, and he's incredibly feeling great. And again, like I said,
Yeah.
it wasn't the patch, his body healed itself.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is, you wonder if people are interested. This couple got in their private plane and flew to go get
Yeah.
their sample patches from their
Absolutely.
friend.
Absolutely.
So, hey, Jeff,
Yeah.
thanks for sharing. I wanted everyone to get a little flavor of international. And the fact that you were up early this morning, willing to jump
Yeah,
on, I really
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Gene and I haven't gone to bed since we talked to you early this morning.
Right.
And
Oh my
look
God.
how fired up we still are for people to win and succeed.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
I've been telling people. I said, how fired up Gina is on the Zoom calls. I said, in private, they're the same way. I've known Gina since 2000. I met her on a plane. I said I met Steve in 2005 at another conference. I said they're the same in private as they are in public. So I mean,
Thanks.
fired up, man.
Thank you.
All right. Hey,
Thank
thanks
you.
for sharing,
We're
Jeff.
blessed to be in business with you. Be
Yeah.
partnered up,
Yeah.
changing lives.
Again,
So,
yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right,
So
thanks.
again, remember the patch did not heal him. His body went into a reboot. His body began to heal on its own. So absolutely incredible. You don't know where it's going to go first in your body. It goes to the weakest link. So, hey, our next person we have, hang on again here. I got to make sure I get the name right. Bridget Dixon, right? Bridget, are you there? Now, Bridget lives in Tennessee till she unmutes herself, and she's got her camera on it.
I'm unmuted. Can you guys hear me? Hey guys. Hey y'all, can y'all hear me okay? Perfect. Okay, so just for starters, I'm a registered nurse of 15 years. So excited to be here. This technology is mind-blowing. Now, I could be on here for an hour telling you my health saga, as I like to call it. I've had Hashimoto's hypothyroidism for 15 years, and that's a struggle in and of itself. But in the last 2.5 years, it doesn't sound believable, but ask my family. I have died 2 times. Had to have CPR 15 minutes each time. Doctors don't have answers for that. I went deaf in my right ear. The ringing, the tinnitus was so loud, I couldn't hear out of my left ear for 14 days. I thought I was going to lose my mind. I had to have 4 middle ear injections to correct that. Thank God it worked. I got COVID back during the pandemic. I had double pneumonia, gained 32 pounds in 4 days. And the doctors still don't have answers for that. So if you can kind of see here, there's a neurological issue going on and they've not uncovered it yet. So about 2 years ago, I had a numb spot develop in my T-spine, my thoracic spine, about this large. It was just numb, would kind of itch every now and then. I would have a stabbing pain intermittently. Talked to my doctor about it. Oh, it's no big deal. Brushed it off. 2 months ago, my life, my health done a complete 180. I was out in the heat. I thought my blood sugar was dropping. I have had hypoglycemia since I was a teenager, can manage it well. But as of 2 months ago, that changed. I no longer get the symptoms of hypoglycemia. I can't bring it up like I did before. My blood pressure reached as high as 235/128 and as low as 80/42. My blood sugar dropped as low as 33. Now, you guys, I have been going to doctor after doctor after doctor. Finally, I had to become my own advocate and get myself in to see these specialists. My health journey is far from over, but guess what? It just began a month ago when I got the X39 patches. And y'all, it's unbelievable to me because I was experiencing, so just to let y'all in on it, they are testing me for thyroid cancer and MS. That's what's on the table right now. That's very emotional for me because that's some major diagnoses. When this all happened 2 months ago, I laid in bed for 4 weeks. I had to have help walking. I was in constant severe pain in my T-spine. It was horrendous. I laid there and begged God to send help to me because doctors aren't doing it. And as a registered nurse, that is so difficult for me to say because I've lost faith. You know what I mean? So I decided to go live on Facebook and start sharing my journey because I am an educator of autoimmune diseases. I educate people on the course of these diseases. They never get better with traditional medication. They only slow the progression. After my first live, Valerie Woodard's sister reached out to me. She's like, hey, you need to talk to my sister. She's using stem cell patches. So naturally in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, a stem cell patch, I'm a registered nurse. The injections, those are thousands of dollars. I can't afford that. God, why? Send me something that can help me. So after a couple of days, I was like, you know what? I'm going to reach out to her and just see. When she sent me her videos, I was blown away. I ordered that day. When I got my patches, June 24th, I put one on. I have not slept in that whole 4-week period more than 2 hours in a 24-hour period because my back pain would wake me up. The first day I wore a patch, guys, I slept 10 hours that night without interruption, woke up in the same position I went to sleep in, and my energy level was better. I can promise you guys 2 months ago, I thought I was dying. I literally did. I've had Raynaud's syndrome for about 12 years. That's circulation issues in your hands and feet. I had to be very careful with holding cold drinks, being out in cold weather. My fingers would turn extremely white, and it's very painful. And I can't even tell y'all how many days it's been since I've had that. With holding cold drinks and popsicles, I'm not having that now. Y'all, it's unbelievable. I'm no longer having the muscle cramps, the muscle fatigue and weakness. I don't have to have help walking now. For 10 days, I had to have help walking. So when my family started seeing the results I was having, my mom, who is the biggest skeptic in the world, she's like, well, go ahead and order me a set of those and I'll try it. She has hypothyroidism, has extreme edema. She has her legs back now, guys. Her feet are not spilling over her shoes. It's amazing. She also has a lot of nerve damage from degenerative disc disease, bulging disc. She's not having the nerve issues in her hands anymore. My husband's having the same kind of effects. My sister, she's type 1 diabetic. She's had something going on with her shoulder for about 2 years now. And she left church 2 weeks ago in tears. Now, my sister doesn't leave a church service. So when I saw her leave in tears, I knew that her pain had reached a maximum level. I came home from church. I got my patches. I took it down there. I didn't give her a choice. I said, put this on. I stuck it on her shoulder. She had been taking Tylenol and Motrin around the clock to keep her pain tolerable. By day 3 of her patch, she was going to work. I called her. I was like, hey, sis, how you doing? She said, well, my shoulder's not hurting this morning, but I took Tylenol and Motrin just in case.
Yeah.
You guys, she is about 2 weeks in, and she has full range of motion of her right arm, which she's not had in 2 years. The knot that was on her shoulder is barely palpable now. And she's no longer having to take Tylenol and Motrin to treat her pain.
Woo!
When I tell you all remarkable, it's blown my mind. It literally has.
Okay.
I want to patch everyone that I see. Like kindergartner running around. Here's your sticker. Here's your sticker.
That's great, Bridget. Thank you so much for sharing. And wow, your testimony is so emotional. I'm like, you know what? And thank you, being a nurse, for serving in all you do. And you're right. It's difficult because there's so many things out there that people have that there's no answer for with the doctor, but they wear this tiny little patch. It doesn't heal their body, but it puts their body in a reboot and their body begins to heal on its own. So again, all these testimonies, it's the body gets in a reboot from this stem cell reactivating patch. Your body just starts to begin to heal on its own, just like God intended. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing. Now we're going to get on and show you guys, hey, you want to make some money.
And guys, you know what? This is why we're having such great success financially, because of these tear-jerking testimonies that are coming to us. So we really want to thank Jeff and Bridget for sharing this incredible testimonies, personal testimonies with all of us that are on here tonight. It means a lot to us. I want to thank you guys. And I will say this much, so many people are being blessed. And the key is this: you've all got dreams. We know all the way from here to Australia. We talked to Australia early this morning. They got dreams for their family. We don't know. Everyone's got something different. We will say that people really just want to be able to have more choices in their life, have more time with their family, have some more experiences, not have to answer to the job 9 to 5 for the rest of their life. They want to know that maybe there's a way out. Gina was a flight attendant. She wanted to get free. And you know what? That's the key, is when you have something that you'd like to have more than you can accomplish.
And I was thinking about, we're working on our convention coming up, and a lot of people were saying, I can't get off work, this or that. And I said, gosh, well, I never really asked off for work. I just used my sick days.
Yeah. That's what they're for.
But I'm telling you, that is why you would build this, because you want to have that flexibility. You want to, like, okay, you know what? Next week, we're going to go to Aruba.
Yep.
Or next week, we're just going to put our feet up and just chill at home, maybe organize our house, whatever. So guys, this just gives you flexibility, it gives you freedom, gives you money in the bank, gives you the ability to travel. And you know what? This patch is putting people's health, it's rebooting it. It's incredible. And of course, our goal for everyone in the quantum field is to have less debt and get out of debt, pay everything off, and be financially free.
Guys, I will say this much, that we're not getting any younger. When is the time that you're going to have the freedom to do the things?
We're getting younger.
We're reversing our aging, but we want everyone to be able to have the freedom to do the things that they like to do.
Right.
And you know what? God can do it in a very short period of time. If you allow, there's no coincidence that you're all on here tonight. I encourage you to take this serious, what we're saying, because this can happen very quick for you because of what we're hearing on these testimonies. This is not a coincidence that we're all together on this. Now, the stem cell industry is booming. Every time we call someone and say, hey, we found out of this technology that reactivates your own stem cells, you can hear a pin drop for every call we've made for 12 months.
Yeah.
The industry's going to $300 billion and beyond. And would you rather have it injected in you and you still have to redo it again because those stem cells go dormant? Or would you like to just wear a patch for $99 a month? Can you imagine where this is going? Now, the way this works, again, I'm going to go through this very quickly. Think of more like a franchise. That's exactly what it is, but you're the owner of the franchise. We haven't found people. We've been making calls for 12 months, and 99.9%, I've heard a couple people of the high-end therapists that I've called, heard about the patch. They weren't doing anything. So nobody was doing anything. And nobody that I called knew that your stem cells become dormant, and everyone wants to reactivate their own stem cells. So what happens is you build a right team and a left team of franchise owners. Instead of promoting hamburgers or sub sandwiches, you're promoting stem cell reactivation patches. And the key is you've got every territory in 75 countries. Nobody's in. We're just getting started. So it's perfect timing. Now, we've been the guinea pigs for 12 months to see if this is really going to work. And believe me, everyone is open. They're more open to a side hustle. They're praying for something to help them with their health. So you build a right team and a left team. There's so many people on here tonight. All the new guests go underneath the right team and the left team. Everybody gets placed underneath everybody. Nobody knows the people that are underneath them, and you get paid up to $25,000 per week for the people that you don't know. I've never seen that in sales. So when you put a friend on to the right, like your brother to the right, your cousin to the left, another friend underneath your brother, everyone's got to go underneath everybody, right and left. So that's very understandable. The computer actually does it for you, so you don't even have to think, and you just get them on, and they ship the X39 patches for you. You don't have to go shipping. We used to have a mail order business. We did all the shipping. Everything is done for you, and you just get paid for promoting this simple stem cell reactivation patches that everybody wants. You get paid up to $25,000 per week. It goes into infinity, both right and left, until you hit the $25,000 per week. So we already got people that have hit the 25 and passed it up. So we know this is incredible. And that's our friends. So we're not talking about us. We're talking about people that are winning for everyone else.
Scott and Renita Brannon, their son, Bo Brannon, 23 years old, just graduated college. Boom, hit the top rank.
And,
so
he's 23 years old.
23, yeah. So there's young whippersnippers and there's more mature guys. It's incredible.
Yeah. So if you don't get excited, I mean, most people, I don't go any further than that, because if you can't get excited over $1.3 million a year, you're probably not going to get excited about even unlimited income. But this part of the compensation plan, the company rewards you for bringing in your own people. So the other compensation plan, you get paid for people you don't know. Here, people that you do know, you get paid a little more money, 25% when you bring in a first level person. So like Scott and Renita, we brought them in, so we get paid 25% because they're our personals. When they make $1,000, oh wait, they're way past that. But when they make $1,000, you get 25%. That's $250. Okay. When they hit 25,000 a week, you make $6,250 per week. They enrolled over 300 personal people.
I think they enrolled generation. 800.
Yeah. Well, Bo, their son, is one of them. So because the second generation, we enrolled Mike and Sai Hernandez. They enrolled 84 people. You see how the second and third generation is where this explodes. So we don't want you to miss out. The timing is right. Like Gina said, we have a convention coming up. We have samples, so we teach the people how to hand out samples. It's all on our build331.com website to teach you 9 steps of exactly how to win and succeed. This presentation is on there. Why is the time now? Because you want to sign up before the other hundreds of people sign up tonight, so that you can wake up in the morning and you're going to see crazy amounts of people. It's wild what's happening, and there's people on YouTube. Okay, so Gina mentioned the enrollment pack. How do you get in? I like to teach people the right way. A silver package is just to try the product. You get 3 sleeves. So all you're going to pick is how many sleeves that you want to get in your package. And these are a 30-day supply, like Gina said. So there's 30 patches for a month's supply. So how many sleeves would you like? Silver is 3 sleeves. That's more to try the product. You only can make $100 in the compensation plan. So if you want to win like our friends are, which we've actually counted, 12 people have hit the highest rank in the last 12 months. That's not even heard of. Normally it takes 24 to 36 months for anyone to hit the highest rank in 19 years, and 12 people hit so we know exactly what we're doing, and we're going to have this convention in Tampa August 18th and 19th to teach you how to do it. You don't have to come if you don't want to learn how to make
But-
this happen and go
but
fast,
also-
but I encourage you to come.
Also, the reason why people are hitting the rank is this is working.
That's
You heard
the
the
main thing.
testimonies, and I'm saying, once you get started and you start sharing this, it's like you just can't stop.
So
It's
let's
like,
go back to
yeah.
the packages. The gold package is what we suggest, at least for a business builder, because you get paid everything in the comp plan, and it's only 5 sleeves. It's simple, $4.99. Now, the diamond package is if you're serious and you want to win. What happened to us was when Scott and Renita signed up, we loaned them a half a dozen patches. When they get their patches, they loan them us, but they sponsored all kinds of people before they got their patches. We did the same thing with Mike and Saeed. We did the same thing with Matt and Kim Curtis. If we only had 5 sleeves, we couldn't have loaned enough patches to everybody, and we couldn't have grown had the kind of momentum that we have right now. So that's why you can't start a lawn maintenance business for under $2,000. Okay.
It's stress-free.
Yeah. We've got a system. The reason why we called it Build 331 is we just patch 3 people, follow up with 3 people, point to a Zoom like this that we have almost every night. Now, the reason why you want to get on auto ship is because you want to keep the volume of all the people that are getting placed underneath you that you don't know.
It's important.
So one sleeve keeps your points, but you can only make $100 a week. That's why I suggest 2 sleeves, because it's enough for me and for my wife. I don't want to be doing jumping jacks, running around the house feeling incredible. And then my wife's got to grab her cane and follow me around because she doesn't have her
I
sleeves.
ain't grabbing no cane.
Okay. I'll be the one without the sleeve. So we're on 2 sleeve auto ship, and then you make everything in the compensation plan. So we encourage you to get started right. This is very similar to a franchise. It's just like the convention we're talking about. When you sign up for a McDonald's franchise, you must go to Hamburger University or they do not give you the franchise. Gina bumped into a lady the other night at the Ritz Hotel that was cleaning toilets. And what did she say to you? That she had to go to training?
So I said, can I ask you a couple questions? And she's like, yeah. And I said, do you have to go to training when you work here? And she said, oh, yeah. She was the sweetest lady in the world. She had to go to 3 weeks of training it was actually the O Spa, which used to be the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah.
They changed it. So it's EAU. I guess they say it O Spa. So she had to go to 3 weeks of training and learn every department before she could start her job. So hello.
Yeah. So we want you to win and succeed and make it happen. And that's why we're having our convention. It's $150 until August 1st, goes up to $200 because of catering. And we have to get the numbers into everybody. So we encourage you to plan on coming to This Is It. It's August 18th to the 19th. People are signing up every single day. We can't stress enough to come here, because normally you have to have one of these conventions in order to create the momentum. We've already got the momentum. People are winning. When we come here, this is going to be like our starting point. David Schmidt, the owner and inventor of the X39, the new president, the entire president of the entire world of LifeWave, Meredith Burkich, will be there teaching, talking, and telling you all what is the next plans for LifeWave. There are some secret brand new speakers that we just heard about today that are going to be teaching. There's some new things that are going to position you to win, succeed in a big way. You're missing it if you don't come. So I encourage you to do what it takes. I mean, if your boss said, hey, get here and I'll give you $100,000 bonus, you know you would get there. So you know you can make it.
Yeah.
Stop putting an excuse on yourself. This is wild what's about to happen. It will be the starting point of an explosion that's going to happen.
It'll change your whole family's destiny.
This is the website that you go to
Steve
get that
used to
information.
explain when you come to his ski school, because he's a retired pro water skier, you learn more in 1 week than you would learn in 5 years. And I guarantee you come the weekend of this convention, you'll learn everything you need to know to walk out and win and succeed in your LifeWave business.
One of our highest ranked funds, Linda Sanchez, from all the way from California, will be at This Is It convention. She's going to be speaking on Friday. And what's exciting about Friday, it's only 30 minutes. You're probably saying, hey, why couldn't you two do it in 30 minutes? Okay, well, she is going to do it in 30 minutes on Friday at noon Eastern time, and you're going to be blown away. We're going to be in Tampa at the river where the convention is going to be at 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. So you can plug in on Zoom or attend personally. Who do you know in Tampa that wants to earn and can have better health and
And
learn
if you
from
are
us.
coming to that event, make sure that you do register. You come at 3:30 because there is a registration
Yep.
table before you enter into the facility.
And then Saturday, we have an hour training.
Yeah.
Abby and Olga Solis, they just got married. They're newlyweds. We went to their wedding in Aruba just a couple weeks ago, and they are on fire. They've got an incredible testimony and
Yes,
incredible
and their
training.
child's
And they've
testimony,
broken about
amazing.
4 of the highest ranked,
Yeah.
3 or 4 since we started 12 months ago, and they haven't been in 12 months. So that's what's happening. And
And
our
the-
sponsor, Onyx
It's
Coal.
on the left in the orange. That is our sponsor, Onyx Cold. Right now, she's in Barcelona, just having a great time. And we just love her so much. And she's going to be hosting Saturday.
Okay, again, we're going to be on the West Coast on Saturday evening. If you know anybody between, around the Tampa, Sarasota area, it's going to be wild. Sun City Center, Florida. Don't miss it. It's going to be Matt and Kim Curtis, the highest rank in the
Yeah.
company. Mike and Cy Hernandez, Gina, myself. It's going to be wild on Saturday night. I encourage you, if you know anyone on the West Coast, and I'm sure you do.
And that
come on.
starts at 7 o'clock.
Everyone's got social media. Everyone can find somebody on the West Coast. And next week, we're going to be in Orlando, Florida. Going to have an incredible time in Orlando. We've got a schedule of events
You
that
can
go on.
snapshot this really quick. And this is what we have every single week, Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 8 p.m., Friday at noon. Those are all opportunity meetings. Thursday at 8 p.m. is Spanish.
And by the way, Harry is going to be explaining the compensation plan tomorrow night. He's rocking it.
Yeah.
Mexico is rocking. They're all going to be on here tomorrow night. It's going to be Thursday at 8 o'clock. It's going to be wild.
Yep. And then also Saturday, we have our teaching at 1 o'clock. All these are Eastern time. So you got to calculate wherever you're coming in from, the different time zone, because
So
we only know Eastern time.
we are so excited, as you can tell.
Yeah.
It was a fun sharing this presentation for 1 hour with you, but I will tell you this much: get your spot. Don't let this pass you up. Get yourself to This Is It convention in Tampa. It's going to be wild. Your friends are coming. Maybe your friend doesn't sure if he's going to come. Tell them to come with you, because it's going to be that big. We do not want you to miss what's about to happen. Get yourself in front of David Schmidt, the owner, inventor of the X39, in front of all these highest ranked folks that are going to be there. Onyx Coles flying in from Barcelona. Everyone is coming. It's going to be wild. Meredith Burkich, the president of LifeWave. It's wild what's about to happen. And that's going to be the starting point, because we know that between now and the new year is the best time to build a word of mouth business. So we've timed it perfect. Once the kids are back at school till the holidays is going to be wild. All kids are back at school by that time frame. Do not miss what's about to happen on the 18th and 19th.
Absolutely. So, hey, the first thing you got to do as soon as we click out of this Zoom in 2 seconds, you're going to get yourself registered. Either fill out this form, get on a link, or text the person who invited you and say, hey, I'm ready to get started. Come on, you got a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's nothing to lose, everything to gain. And then for $150, including 2 meals, I mean, it almost seems ridiculous.
Yeah, it does.
From Friday night, it's 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then it starts back up Saturday at 9 a.m., ends at 11 p.m. Come on. The teaching, the information, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And we're eating all of our meals together.
Yeah.
We're having fellowship. Our lunch and our dinner is all there. So, hey, do not go to bed before you do these 2 things. Remember. And hey, congratulations. We are now business partners. And guess what? This is it. Thank you, Lonnie, for hosting us tonight in the back, behind the scenes, making everything, making us look so smooth and so professional. And thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Jeffrey, for your testimonies. And remember, this tiny little patch did not heal their body. Their body went into a reboot. Their body healed itself, just like God intended. So, hey, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night for the Espanol at 8 p.m. Same link, same passcode 39, or Friday at noon. 1 o'clock. Sorry, noon Friday.
Yeah.
Noon Friday. Sorry. Friday at noon is the 30-minute opportunity. And then Saturday at 1 o'clock is the teaching. God bless you guys. Congratulations for being on. Text the person real quick, call them up, the person who invited you on. And hey, we look forward to seeing you at This Is It convention in Tampa, Florida on August 18th and 19th.
Excited to be business partners with all of you. Have a fantastic evening.